One of the things that I remember when I was growing up was praying the family rosary. And my parents always finished this prayer with this following prayer. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I give you my heart and my soul. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, assist us now and in our last agony. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, may we breathe forth our souls in peace with you. I've always thought that to be a lovely prayer, and especially at this time of the year, at Christmas time. In St. John's Gospel, in the prologue, one of the things we read is that in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. And then it goes on to tell us that this Word became flesh, that it became a human being, was born amongst us, and lives with us still. And it is this scene and this birth that we gaze upon when we look at the crib today. Now, I'm fairly sure that the original place of birth was very different to the modern crib. It was a place where animals were kept, so it would be dark, dirty, cold, and certainly very smelly. But in the scenes that we have today in the crib, we realize that that was the place that Jesus, the Word made flesh, chose to be born amongst us. In the crib scene that we generally see today, Joseph and Mary are gazing at their child. Normally it has its hands outstretched, inviting us to come to him. And that brings us back to why did Jesus come amongst us at all? And it leads us back to the very beginning of creation. When God created humanity, it was the most extraordinary act of creation. And the most extraordinary relationship was established between God and human beings. There has never been a relationship like it. But unfortunately, the first two human beings, or what we often call our first parents, decided to do their own thing and broke this relationship. They wanted to be God. And this relationship was broken, and they were sent down to earth. And the reason Jesus has come amongst us was that God wanted to restore this relationship. God, who is love, it would be impossible for God not to want to restore the relationship. So Jesus' task was, when he came amongst us, was to restore our relationship with the Father, as he called God. God's desire to restore the relationship was set in place by sending down Jesus amongst us. And the plan of restoration began when he chose Mary, a Jewish girl, to be the mother of his son Jesus. And Joseph was chosen to be the father. And Jesus was born in Bethlehem. And it is this scene that we gaze on when we look at the crib today. The birth of Jesus, the birth of God amongst us. The desire of Jesus for each one of us to have a relationship with him is intense. And he keeps on saying to us, come to me. Because it is only through Jesus that this relationship with the Father can be restored. Jesus told us, no one can come to the Father except through me. So Jesus never stops asking us to come to him. So as we gaze on this crib scene, let us quietly, in our mind, invite Jesus to enter into our life. Let's say to him, Jesus, enter into my life. I give you my will. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I give you my heart and my soul. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, assist us now and in our last agony. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, may we breathe forth our souls in peace with you. And when we say that prayer, we're not just saying it for ourselves, we're saying it on behalf of every human being. And we may hear Jesus replying in a very silent whisper to us, come to me, come to me. I, your God, am waiting for you. Gaze on me and see my love for you. I, your God, am waiting for you. How I love you, how I long to hear your call. Trust in me, and I will lead you through your life and home to me.